Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Emily, and this is a series that I am doing called Middle Grade Monday. I love middle grade books, and so I put a new episode out every other Monday so that you can get some recommendations for middle grade books, whether for you or for the little ones in your life. So today's topic are series. These are all Starts to series that I have. Yep, I read all the books for all of these series and I have loved every single one of them. And I have had either students or clients or different kids that I've worked with read some of these and they absolutely love them as well. So they are tried and true, and I'm excited to share them with you. So the first one is part of a duology, so that's a 2-book series. It is called A Nest for Celeste by Henry Cole. And the little tag here says, a story about art, imagination, and the meaning of home. So we follow Celeste, who is a mouse, and she goes on this epic adventure of finding a new place to live, a new nest. And she catches rides on people's hats and in the back of their wagons. And I'm pretty sure even on a boat. That might be in the next one. Ooh, spoiler! But there are adorable pictures and artwork. She has bird friends that help her get from place to place a little bit quicker. She just, the artwork is just absolutely adorable. They're short chapters, perfect for, oh goodness, 3rd and up, I would say. This is a great little series and a great little starter book. Okay, my next series, oh no, I lied in the intro. This one has a new one out. I was caught up, and then Jason Reynolds puts out the new one. Okay, sorry. So the next one is called Ghost. This is the track series. There were 4, and then a 5th one just came out, so I haven't read that 5th one yet. I will. So there are Ghost, Patina, Lou, and Sunny. That might be the wrong order, but this is about a group of kids who join this track team and sort of their stories. Each book is about their story and why they join the track team, why they like to run, why they want to be a part of this team and this group, sort of their challenges and trials, school life, track life, different things like that. I really liked them. They're short, easy reads, perfect for 5th and up, definitely. Okay, the next one is one of my favorites. I think there's like 6 or 7 in the series. I have read all of these, thank you very much. So they're called the Vanderbeekers. Oh my gosh, they just make me so happy. This is the Vanderbeekers of 141st Street by Karina Jan Glaser. We follow this group of 5 siblings who live in Harlem, New York. And they have a bunch of animals and a very crazy house. And in this one, their landlord is kicking them out, a couple days before Christmas. And so instead of setting up a Christmas tree, they're having to pack all their boxes, and the kids are like, this is our home. We love our home. We love our neighborhood. We love our friends. All of our animals are here. We go to school here. This is our home. We're not moving. And so they take it upon themselves to befriend their landlord and kind of butter him up. And you meet the neighbors and you meet all the friend groups. Oh my goodness, it's just adorable. And the series just gets better and better and better. Some of my favorites were the last 2. I've read this with a 5th grader client, and she loved it as well. We're on the 3rd one now. So definitely one to pick up if you haven't read this one yet. The next one is probably one of my favorite series of all time for middle grade. It is called The Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus. There are 3. The 3rd one came out last year by Dusty Bowling. I laughed so hard reading this story. in this first one, you follow a girl who was born with no arms. And there's a scientific term for it, but people are like, oh, is that contagious? People at school are like, oh, is that contagious or whatever? And she's like, no, I just got attacked by an alligator. Obviously I won, that type of thing. She makes it funny, and she makes it just part of her life. And then you learn how she does all of these life things with her feet. She eats with her feet. She goes to the bathroom with her feet. She, cooks with her feet. She plays guitar with her feet. It was fascinating to think about, of all the things you do with your hands and your arms that would be very, very difficult to do with your feet. Anyway, she moves to a new town from Kansas to Arizona. And so it's a whole new ball game, trying to get people to realize that she's normal. She just doesn't have any arms or hands. She meets this really good group of friends, and you just fall in love with her and the story. And it's just a delight. It really is. This book came into my life when I had actually moved to Arizona. I lived there for about a couple years ago, and I was missing my family, my parents a little bit, and I had family in the area. My brother and his family live in the area, but it was still new. I was still figuring things out. I was at a new job. It was just a lot of new. And so I saw this and I'm like, oh my goodness, I live right here where this story is taking place. I've got to read this. And so I read it, and I fell in love with it. All 3 books are absolutely beautiful and hilarious and just well done. The last one, I think, has 6 books in the series, if I'm not mistaken, and it's The Lemonade Wars by Jacqueline Davies. And these are hilarious, very, very short reads, but really good. In this first one, we follow a brother and sister, and the brother struggles with math and the sister excels in math. And so she actually jumps a grade. So instead of being in a year younger than the brother, she is now in the same class as her brother. And so that whole issue starts a war between brother and sister over the summer. And they say, I can't remember the bet exactly, but they create lemonade stands. And whoever wins the most money gets something at the end of the summer. They have to do each other's chores or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But it is so hilarious, and I love it. My teacher brain loves it because the math in here is so good to help kids realize, yeah, you kind of need math in real life. When you have a kid who is like, when am I ever going to use this in real life? Read the story, because when you go into a lemonade war, you'll need math. Anyway, it's adorable. The entire series is adorable. I've read it with a 5th grade girl, and it was so funny. All of her friends came over and they're like, you're reading that? Oh, I love that so much. That series is awesome. I love that book. Anyway, it's adorable. Definitely pick that one up. Okay, so the 5 series starters are A Lemonade War, Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus, The Vanderbeekers of 141st Street, Ghost, and A Nest for Celeste. All these books will be linked below if you are interested in them. And if you have any series starter middle grades that you think I might be interested in, please comment below. I love talking to you guys down there. I love just the positivity and the happiness that comes between the public and me, and it's just been a joy to do this series. I hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.